welcome to Cherie's weight loss journey. Oh my God, I have been resting, eating, not even wanting to do my lightweight exercises. It's like, oh, that's a chore. I did not do them today. However, over the course of the day yesterday, I at least did my lightweight exercises. I'm not really sure why, I'm getting so complacent, but it is what it is. I suppose it's a much needed rest, right? How sometimes, you break away from routine. Routine is a beautiful thing. It's indeed a beautiful thing, but it can get mundane. So I ended up getting out and I went to the vape shop and went to Aldi's, because I really try hard just to drink plain water. And I'm telling you, I only drank about 24 ounces. Okay? And I figured, look, it is better for me to drink more water, even though it might have flavoring in it, as long as the flavoring is 0 calories, right? What am I talking about? I'm talking about water flavoring, this, okay? And yeah, because when it's flavored, I could drink almost a whole gallon of water. It's easy to drink 2 liters, okay? And that's better than not drinking the water, right? I know people are like, water's good for you. It doesn't have a taste. Why aren't you drinking water just plain? I don't know. I really tried to. I even tried to use a container where I couldn't see that it was just plain water, and I couldn't fool myself. I couldn't. So, yeah, I've decided, that's something I'm gonna have to work on. Something that I'm gonna definitely have to work on. So, anyway, I got my Amazon order of the fence ties, and they're very beautiful. I love them, So now I'm on my way to Home Depot to return those cheaper fence ties. And no, maybe they're not cheaper, but they're definitely not as durable. They didn't come with the hardware, the screws, or anything like that. The one that I bought from Amazon actually did. It is the Oslo Post. They're and I want to know how, what tool I need to fasten it to the fence using a power drill. So I believe I have a power drill. I also believe that I have an impact drill. It's not a real powerful one, but I don't have the adapter for for the fasteners that I bought. But yeah, so even if they only give me a credit for their fasteners, I do want to exchange it and buy brand new post toppers. Yeah. And then, you know, I'll just have to go from there. Because I did search for proper screws to put on these fasteners, and I couldn't find any. So this one coming with the screws as a complete set is just what I needed. So yeah. But I held on to them just in case, you know, I bought the wrong thing online. Because online, you know, you think you got the right description, and, you know, what you thought they described might not be necessarily what you need. But what I bought was exactly what I needed. So I'm very happy about that. I had been telling myself that I was, you know, saving my energy to get this hard work in, because, you know, it's going to be hard work. Yeah. But we're one step closer, and I won't be able to do it today. And because it has started raining, you know, I won't be able to paint the fence before I put them on there. I have been trying to decide if I was just going to give it, you know, a clear coat to preserve the wood, or if I was going to actually, you know, give it a painting with some type of color. All right. So, like I said, you know, slowly, I'm hoping to, you know, eventually get to that point where I can actually, you know, finish it. Like I said, I'm hoping to finish it by the end of May. And because, you know, it's a difficult project, and I really, you know, don't have the money to pay somebody to do it for me, you know, it's like, well, you know, I'm just forced to do it myself. So I did finish cutting off the ears and tails of the fence. I really like the look of that. And you know, it wasn't easy, you know, flipping those heavy fences this way and that way. But, you know, I did it. So, yeah. I'm not hating, you know, my progress. I have not been getting out and doing any DoorDash at all. Sometimes when I used to go out and do the DoorDash, you know, that encouraged me, you know, to review and put a video out and to discuss, you know, my, you know, journey. So, I have been posting on my Facebook about, some of the political things that is going on. And it's really a shame that people, refuse to be aware of what's going on politically in our country. And then, when these laws and bills get passed, they're in an uproar, right? And it's amazing how many times, you hear people who will say, I don't talk about politics. And it's not like you have to talk about politics, but when we talk about politics, we talk about, the things that we think is important that affect our lives, as a citizen of our country. Oh, look at this. My God, that's crazy. Ooh. Yes. Somebody flipped over. That's crazy. So, they definitely stopped traffic. Yeah, that's crazy. The vehicle looks mangled. I don't know. I think somebody might be dead there. Unless they jumped out of the car. Or thrown from the car. But, it's not good. I'm going to see if I actually recorded the accident. But from what I could see, I have a feeling somebody's not going home today. Or they're going to their natural home. Right? Woo. So yeah. And oh my gosh, I have been waiting 4 months for my flowers to bloom from the bulbs, and they are magnificent. I might send you a picture. I might show you a picture of them. But they are beautiful. And watching them form was completely watching a miracle. It was completely watching a miracle. I don't have my receipt handy. I don't know if that's going to affect my return. I'm hoping it doesn't. So, yeah, hopefully I won't get too wet.